what I wanted to show, me and Deepesh, we created the GitHub for. So how does it work? Like this is my GitHub, but I have your organizations here, and then we have UTML.tech. I took the liberty of putting one of the.
Oh, yeah.
Like we went to Dali, free Dali, and we took this I just put like technology and Sakura in Japan and stuff, and they created this.
We just messed around with it.
Looks cool. I was playing with Adobe Firefly yesterday, but it's so slow. I think I have to pay to get, and I think also the university pays a Adobe Creative account maybe.
For Adobe?
Yeah, but I think you have to use in the like these library computers only have access.
Oh, I don't mind.
Yeah, but because they have this Adobe Express that you can use stuff in the browser, and they have but it's absurdly slow. Like I made one prompt and it took like 10 minutes to create 4. And the other time was like 20 seconds, not even that maybe. Anyway, we also have the email now. Yeah, so this is us. I also something else that we started. We only have like 2 repositories. Also, I think I didn't add Tunga yet. Do you have your?
GitHub.
It can be email, full name. Not sure.
I think she sent the email.
There's a lot of Tunga luck. Is any of this?
Yeah, I also love.
Her name is Tunga Lak.
Yeah. Anyway, I can send you. You can
Email.
send me the email and I can try it later. Anyway, we created 2 repositories. One is the website. It's very simple to set up, so we just created it. Sorry. Let me just do it again. People, invite member, invite. Just a second. Oh no, I don't have the app here. I only have the app on the other. Just a second. Where is it? Authenticator. Okay. Owner. Okay, invitation sent. So, going back to what I was saying, we also have the website. I was thinking like, we can probably add a lot of stuff there. Like even this audio, this stuff, we can just put there. It doesn't have anything there. No, it actually only has my name.
Yeah.
But we can, oh my god, send an email now. We can definitely take this stuff out later. And then I also created this repository, but it doesn't have anything. It's just like for files that we might generate today.
Yeah.
Okay, so about today, the goal is basically like following Naish's approach.
Yeah.
Let's just like try to make something similar together. So basically, just to remember, what are we going to do? We are gonna have to download the Stable Diffusion web UI.
Okay.
We are gonna download the ControlNet extension.
Okay.
And we're going to have download some models. I also played around with that, and with the models we then going to have to make select some internet video. You can just download from YouTube for now, I think, and then get this video and generate the I think have to like split in multiple files, multiple images, and then from these images you just you just apply the batch in the. So one thing, and that's what I want to ask you, like working in a team, I don't think it would be productive if like one person, like everyone did the same thing at the same time.
I see.
Because we're here to, I mean, maybe if it was like everyone did in their homes and then we
Yeah.
would come together to compare, it would be something. But I think maybe for today, we could do something more like pair programming. And because everyone has access to the GitHub, you can just, everyone like clone the repository, add their changes, and we could try here together. So that's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this repository. So that's why I think it's important for everyone to have the repository. Like just get the repository. I just opened the terminal here. Let me go to the developer folder. Also, if someone doesn't want to do it, we can just do pair programming. Pair programming usually is like one guy does stuff and the other, oh, but you could do this or you could do that. You know, it's like
Yeah.
we think together, but only one person is
Yeah.
typing. You know. So I have my stuff here. Let me just go to the Python folder, and then I can just do git clone. I think this works. Yes. What is the name again? Stable Diffusion quick. I'm gonna open VS Code here. So about this, I also want to do one thing, and that's why I want to test this at home. I actually did it, part of this, on the server, because if I do it on my computer, it's gonna explode. It's basically gonna explode. Actually, it opened the wrong one, but we can start from this because I want to show something that you guys might not know. I didn't do like everything, but I just want to set up on the other computer to see it running. But let me actually use. I actually don't know what to do actually. Yeah, cause actually, I got the folder here, but I'm not gonna use it locally in the end. Maybe just for some stuff, but this thing is just so slow. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, if this thing lets me do it. So first of all, there is an extension here. Remote. Is it too small? Let me see if I can increase the. How do I increase this size? Okay, now I got it. Now I got it. It's still loading the. Let me just do something here, cause this thing is really. Of course. Not suppose WhatsApp. Okay, yeah. So that's what I want to show. There is this remote SSH extension in VS Code. Maybe some of you have worked with this before. So in the CV lab, we have these machines. I already have it connected here, set it up. So I'm just gonna open it. See, connecting current window, connecting new window. Let's connecting current window. So it's connecting. It's downloaded the VS Code server, setting up. Okay. So I think it was this machine. Just wait for it. This thing is a bit. It takes a while because it's. So I actually already have the folder here, but I want to try to do it from the ground up. Yeah, because you can see I already have this Stable Diffusion Web UI stuff here. So just so that you guys know, like this machine has 3 GPUs, NVIDIA RTX A500. No one is using it right now, as you can see, it's empty. Each one has 24 gigabytes. So let's start this. Stable Diffusion Web UI. Okay. First step. This is the one. This is the one. Click on code. Let's clone it. I just don't want to erase the other one, so I'm gonna first move this one. Stable Diffusion Web UI to test. Yeah, just rename it. So git clone new one. Okay. Stable Diffusion Web UI. Let's check. Okay, everything here. So I'm gonna open the folder. Stable Diffusion Web UI. This first time you do this, it takes some time to set up, but after it saves the configuration, it just opens directly in the folder. Okay, so we can see the instructions here. It's not hard to set it up, but you basically have to, what is it? You have to install Python 3 and this Python 3 amp, and he also says you can just run this file. It's also an option to just run it, but I already did the git clone, so like let me just see what happens if I just do this, because it's probably gonna generate an error, and then we have to work on this. Damn. Terminal. Open new. Oh, what is it? Create new terminal. Okay. Have everything here. You have the files. There's the README. There's a lot of stuff. And as you can see, there is this web UI.sh. So web UI.sh. Okay. Okay, so it's downloading PyTorch locally, as you can see. One good thing of using I mean, maybe not right now, but usually the internet there is very fast in the server. Like sometimes it goes for 80 megabytes and then it goes down again. One thing actually that is gonna help, and I'm gonna do this, is if we use something that is called dev container.
What is this?
I don't know if it's a good idea to do this now, but it's the thing that in VS Code you can just SSH into a folder, or you can SSH into the computer and then open a Docker. Not sure if you guys have experience with Docker.
I have used it twice.
You have used it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Docker file basically, it generates an isolated environment for you to use. So whenever I have a project, I don't do this. I don't install PyTorch on the machine or stuff. I mean, actually it's using VM here.
Yeah.
But
you're already creating a virtual machine.
But like you see here, cannot locate tcmalloc, for instance. Okay. This is a library that you have to install in Ubuntu. But I don't have administrative privileges in this machine. So with Docker, I could install this library. We can do this later. Let's just make it work first. Yeah. Then we can install in Triton, installing Pillow, request, NumPy. Because as you can see, like PyTorch is by far the most heavy, like has 1 gigabyte or something. Okay, it's installing. Because basically this file here, I took the liberty of reading it a bit. It basically identifies what is your environment, and then like set up some stuff. You know, it's okay. It's a.
You will have.
Yeah, this part takes a while. Also, that's also part of using Docker, like if I'm doing live coding. Docker's
No, it's okay.
Docker can take a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's installed another library. Let me see, gf began. But anyway, one thing that I think is important also is that Naj told me about this thing, this website that has these models,
Yes.
which are like fine tunings over Stable Diffusion.
Mm.
So you just download this model here, and then they have some example images somewhere. Yeah, like here, and then you can get the prompts and the stuff. Like I think these are from different models, maybe I don't know. Is this from the same one? Because they also use some LoRa's. LoRa's is kind of a small modular module that you append to your model and creates like even more refinements.
Mm.
Okay, it's installing the stuff. There's a lot of kinds of
Yeah, have to be careful.
yeah,
Accept the stuff.
yeah. It's not exactly safe for work. I don't know. I like these ones. They're different. Doesn't look like anime actually.
This is a movie, right? The
It looks like
Oh.
Hellboy, but I'm not sure.
No, it's it's merged. It's
Yeah,
it's definitely it is
anime
Hellboy.
Hellboy.
Yeah, it's definitely Hellboy, but
Hellboy has a very different face. It doesn't. And the horns are.
yeah, you know,
Cut off.
one of the horns is broken, but his hands is the same.
Ah,
If you
it's
notice.
actually he, but here, Hellboy. Portrait of muscular Hellboy man with no horn, wears coat jacket in middle of altar, with group satanic devil worshipper at night, sort of blue ghosts. Ah, this thing behind, you see? Dim light, rim light, yellow magic energy, blue aura, dramatics. Oh, you see I use the LoRa? This is the LoRa. I didn't actually
What is
try
LoRa?
this. LoRa is a technique that basically you have the Stable Diffusion, and then you fine tune the whole model to this status mixes like the anime thing.
Okay.
But you can have like let's say variations. Like I can get like 20 Hellboy images
Yeah.
and create a module that now knows that are more specific on Hellboy. And it's very small, very light. It's like 30 megabytes, and the model would be like 3 gigabytes.
Mm.
It's actually mathematically speaking, it's like you have the weights, and these are delta weights. So it's like weights plus some delta.
Okay.
So it's very small, and he uses 2 LoRa's here, and you have to download these LoRa's, I think also to use them. Okay, so it's installing the first model here. It didn't find Xformers. Xformers would be good for us to use. Xformers is a library that has fast transformers. I could actually install it in another. Let me just do source VM bin activate. So we are inside the Python pip install Xformers. So you can install the Xformers here. We're using Python 3.9, as you can see in the, because this was the default probably. I like to use the 3.10 if it's possible. Anyway, almost done. To download this model, let me show you what I did, because it's actually good. One thing that I like to do here, like create my own file. Where is it? Yeah. I can also use the command line, but anyway, just like make file or something, and then add like my own commands, because like to remind me, like basically what I did first was webui.sh, and then I did the source VM bin activate. Oh, sorry, activate. Then I did the pip install Xformers. then I did so I want to install this thing. So in like if I click here, it's gonna install on my computer. So what I do is I copy the link address and I do a wget of this. You know, this command is basically, I hope it has installed in here. Okay, it seems like it's running. Let me take a look. Yeah, this is a good thing of using VS Code. It just finds the addresses. Because the thing basically exports to a port
Yeah.
in the SSH machine, but VS Code finds, oh, you were using this port, so let me. So as you can see, it already has this. Let's just test something. A grain hill, I don't know.
Green here. Oh, nice.
Okay, it was fast, as you can
Nice,
see.
yeah.
Using
It's
the,
using the server's computer, right? now.
yeah, it's using the server. That was not using this computer. You can actually check this. Let me show you. You see there's 3 GPUs. The command is using 6 gigabytes of, this is RAM memory, and around 2 gigabytes. When a Green Hill, a Sonic running over it, I know. So if I do generate, pay attention to this thing, it's probably gonna have a spike. You saw? It was very quick, but it got a spike. That's Sonic. Maybe. And then you can like increase the width, I don't know, it can get really big. Probably this is gonna make it, I don't know if it's gonna overflow or not.
Yeah.
Let me just check. Ooh, it went to 15 gigabytes now. See? It's still running, I didn't finish. The GPU is almost 100%. It doesn't never get to 100, but it's, understand this is 100%. 5 minutes.
It's more. For me, I can't go beyond like.
No, but
one
this is
task.
like 4, no, not like 4K, I think, but it's more than full HD to generate one image on it. And it has this, and it has 20 steps also. So you can say like, it can get very, I'm not gonna do this, of course. I don't know if it happens if I interrupt, but let me do 512 and 512. And these GPUs are not very fast. And I don't know if it actually knows a way to use the 3 GPUs at the same time. Would be good, but I don't know if it works. Anyway, let's download this thing. So to download the thing, and I read all in the documentation, but I just don't want to spend this time here. No, I don't want this. Actually, I can add, because I have some stuff that are already written there. So to get this model, I'm gonna have to do some things. I think it's, let me just do something here. I don't remember exactly the command. I don't know if it has wget is a downloader. You can basically download stuff. And what I want, something called content disposition. I think it's content something.
What does it do?
Basically, this thing has a name, a file name.
Okay.
And I wanted to keep the same file name. There is another thing that I could show, because this insider's version of VS Code, I have access to ChatGPT inside of it, so it can just help me do this. Also, I can just do, I think this is easier. Oh yeah, this is easier. Where is this contents? Let me just do grab. Oh yeah, content disposition. This is the name. And like honor the content disposition header. This is the file name. And there is also something called directory. Exclude directories. I think it's directory prefix. Yeah, directory prefix. Because we have to save this thing inside the models folder. Where is it? Yeah, have this models folder and stable diffusion, right? Yeah, it actually has a file saying here. But stable diffusion checkpoint here. So if I just do models and then stable diffusion and I apply this command, I will probably download this very fast. 40 megabytes. Let me see if this thing finished. It got really crazy. Yeah, it has no idea what this is.
No, it will be.
Like it's interesting. Like the base stable diffusion is kind of crazy, isn't it? It's this crazy
Like,
result.
didn't you interrupt it? Or is it finished?
I think it finished. I didn't interrupt it. I think. Yeah, you can see here. And also, VV won't provide prunes. So anyway, yeah, see, I went back to 2 gigabytes. It's still downloading. Actually, one thing that I forgot was that I started by cloning this thing, right? Yes, I clone this thing, then I CD in this folder. Just to remember all my steps, like I cloned, I CD. Okay, it downloaded. So if it downloaded now, I can just click here, and you have the series mix. And then let's just try the Hellboy there. Where are you? Okay, let's try the Hellboy. So for what I understood, because I don't have much experience running this, but I'm not gonna be able to put the LoRa, so it's probably gonna be strange results. Sorry. So we have the text to image, something like this. Because if I put this, it just says I couldn't find this LoRa. Maybe we can try if this is there. They have the negative prompts, like the things that I kind of I don't understand this because he says no horn, and then the negative prompt is horn, but there is a horn, so
No, he says no horn wears.
yeah, no horn, and
No,
then negative
horn
prompt.
has-
The negative has horn, so it's like it's not supposed to have any horns, but my final image has horns,
Yeah.
at least for me. Anyway, and then let's just check the rest because it has the samplers DPM++ 2M SDA chorus. This is the thing. 2M SDE chorus. Sampling step 30 steps. Okay. Set this mix with 4. See, I don't understand exactly what these hyperparameters are, but 7.5 I think is this thing, 7.5. And then have the seed. The seed is very important because it's what's gonna generate the initial noise image. And it also says something called clip skip. Which I have no idea what it is. Anyway, let's just try it. Generate. Should be faster because I reduced the oh, that's nice. And it still has horns, but
you can try downloading the image and
No,
then
I think. Can you scroll up a bit, like in the front with no horn wears? Basically, what it says is like the Hellboy has like a horn, which is cut.
Mm.
So it takes that into account that there is nowhere. So it will generate an image where the horns are intact.
But I don't understand because it's
If you remove that, like no horn wears, I think if you change it, I think it will be something different. Like yeah,
but I think it wears coats, no? Okay.
with coat jacket in the middle of mouth, right?
I think there's
I think
another
it
one.
will understand. Yeah, there
It
you
has nothing to do with Hellboy. It looks like Dracula or
go.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very cool. Anyway, we can. Let me see what happens
No horn.
if I take this thing out. I have huge horns. Oh, it's similar to the first one, I think,
Ah, okay.
but more reds, maybe. What happens if I put this back?
I don't think we can.
It's good that it's very fast, so you can
Yeah.
iterate a lot.
I don't think we can generate a Hellboy without horns.
But actually, this is the thing. I didn't put the Laura. You see, there is a Hellboy Laura.
Yeah.
So this Laura, I think it would probably help a bit. But I don't know exactly how to do. Did you try with Laura, Nash? Did you try this Laura method? Because like if I put this, just show you what happens. If I put this here,
Yeah.
it says that I couldn't find the model or something. Or it just tries, but I think it gives an error. Yeah, fail to find Laura's Hellboy. You see, it generated the same image.
What does it mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Laura is another file that I have to download.
Okay.
But I don't know how to find it. It's not here. Maybe it's this thing. But I have
Yeah,
no
it's this
idea
one.
where to. Actually, you see, it has textual inversion in the process too. It has some other stuff that we're not using. We're just using the plain model. But anyway, that was first step. First step we got. It's running. It's running. It's working. Let's go to the second step. That is the control nets. Control nets, from what I remember, I have to. How do I do this again? There's a way to search control nets. Maybe it's control nets.
You got a load.
Control that.
I think it's control. It's I don't know. Control nets. You see it?
Should be. Have to find it.
No, but it has a different name. It's I found their GitHub control nets. Yeah, it's because I also have to download from this place the models after. But this was also a mistake that I made.
Hugging Face is really good.
Yeah, control nets, GitHub, web UI, something like this. Yeah, this thing, SD web UI control nets. Let me just go back here.
that's the
SD,
SD,
web
yeah,
UI, but I don't see the
Anything. The third one.
SD web UI control nets. Yeah, this one. It's this one.
Manipulations.
Yeah, web UI. So this is the part that it becomes a bit more complicated. So it's gonna install it. Let me show you guys here, because it always shows the command. You see, like it's installing. Like couldn't find Laura name of Hellboy. Stuff. So after it's installed, we actually have to reload this whole thing. Like installed. I have to go. There's also something in the settings, right?
Yeah.
But I think it only shows up.
After the reload.
Yeah, after the reload, right? Anyway, have to reload. Last time I did this, it basically broke. Yeah, it says namespace. It creates a bug here. I don't know. So I just run it again. So one thing that we have to do actually is that the control net, when we install, and this was a problem that took me like 1 hour to solve. It doesn't come with the models by default. Like you have to download these models. to use it. Otherwise, it does nothing. It doesn't even generate an error. It just says I couldn't find something,
Okay.
but it's like in the middle of a lot of
I see.
strings. But anyway, let me go back here, because what I want to show is that like I have to. I just what I did was what is it? I came here, files and versions. No, wasn't this? There was something. Yeah, clone repository. Because you have to do this, and then you have to clone it. Or I mean, you can also install one by one. But like, I don't know if it's gonna have. That's why one of the reasons of using Docker is better, because you can just control whatever you want. Yeah, this is one of the problems. Because you cannot install it like that. Okay, I'm gonna do a
You can
workaround. I'm gonna
download.
just do I'm gonna just do workaround and install one by hand.
Yeah.
But
By the way,
what
nice
I
that you
wanted was
can
the
give
let's do the
access to
Kenny
server,
image.
Access to what?
to our servers.
I asked Nishimaki to
What?
make my
What
account.
Google account and GitHub account.
GitHub account? You didn't make.
No, it's not a GitHub account. He just asks for your GitHub, I think, and adds you to the CV Lab organization.
Oh, so we don't get like a
It's not a
new GitHub account. Which is,
No, I mean you can with the email you can generate a new one, but
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, no,
recommend
yeah,
that
of
actually.
course.
Yeah, and things are harder for Windows users to
Right.
connect to the server.
So to use the let me just do something control nets. So to use the control nets,
Yeah.
like I got the Kenny Edge one, and I have to put, you see extensions, SD, Web UI, and then you have models here. It only has the YAML files. This is the same contents that you have in this folder,
Yeah.
but it doesn't come with these models because it's an LFS, it's large file service
Mhm.
from GitHub, from Git. So, but anyway, just copy relative path and put here. So extensions and the models. Then I'm gonna do one by one. Yeah, it's downloading. Let's go back to Stable Diffusion. Because now what happens is that on the bottom here I have control net, you see? 1.1.222. And then it has this Kenny, like if I click Kenny here, it has something, but it has no model.
Yeah.
So after it installed, I have to do this again. Now I found the model, see? However, I don't know if this is a bug or not, but when I tried using this with the text to image, it didn't really work very well. But let's try with the image to image. And now to get the image to image, let's start with something from, I don't know, Unsplash, or just Google Images.
Does it take URLs?
No, you have to. This
Download.
is running locally, so it's gonna. Anyway, I just tapped Google Images. Try. I don't know. We can also get one of these images if you guys want to try this. I just want to let's say TikTok dancing person. I don't know. What the hell?
What
Never
is this?
shows anything that I want.
Wow.
What the hell is this?
I don't want to know. I don't know. I've not installed TikTok ever. So.
Yeah. I have no idea. what is
I
going
don't think
on.
you should. Maybe some other dance. I don't know.
Maybe this one is good. Let's try this one because I want to a small image. Copy
There are
image.
like 2 people here.
Damn. No. It's gonna try to find in my file.
Download that.
Okay. Okay.
to animate.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an example.
Mm.
So let's grab the same stuff, the devil thing. Let's make them a bit different. So I'm gonna put this. Oh, my control doesn't work. I'm gonna put this again. This is one of the problems that I don't know if you have. There is a way to save it.
Oh, yeah, you can save it by doing TNG and info. You have to download this image.
I see. Okay, so let's do the DPM. So this is this is a different model, you know, like instead of doing prompt to image, you
Yeah.
do prompt plus image.
To some image.
Yeah, so it's DPM to SD carats. I think this was 30 steps. This was 7.5. And now it has denoising strength. I don't even know what it is. This is the seeds. Then let me do. Oh no, it wasn't the right one. Sorry. Fetus mix. Okay. So one thing that now how control net works. So I'm gonna. It might expect that you want to use a different image, but what I want is to use the same image. Does it not? Just a second. Copy image. Okay, now I got it. And then I want to enable, I think, allow preview. Only has one unit. We can add others later. So I'm gonna use Kenny. I found the model. Nice. This is as far as I got. Do you recommend anything else like preprocessor resolution or I
Yeah,
don't know what?
I never touched those stuff.
So we click here, right?
Yeah.
And then it generates this
Okay.
Kenny part. So now let's do the generation. Okay.
Oh yeah, this is. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense because it's like.
Yeah, but there's no
Hellboy.
face as you see. Yeah, we can change something like let's take the Hellboy out. Muscular devil man just. Oh, interesting. It's the same thing. The same as you can see, like it's the same pose.
It's like Michael Vick.
But now it's like I don't know, Freddie Mercury here.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea. It's not the devil anymore. Yeah, let's do the Hellboy. Anyway, this is what we have. This is the basics. We got it working. So let's now get a video. Let's see how to do this with a video. I don't know what you guys want to look for.
I don't know.
I can do just videos in here. Get to YouTube. Let's see what YouTube has to show me.
It is not good.
Probably not.
For the past 5 days, did you check on me?
You guys not sure if this
Did
is
you look
the video.
room? Eyes are red and I don't smoke bang. I've been drinking more alcohol. You will know. Did you check on me?
I have no idea. I think it's the same thing. Like it's a song. And it doesn't load the rest in YouTube. But let's say when to download. Download this video. Just do his thing.
Libyanka. People
Name,
I knew TikTok.
New
And-
TikTok dance. No, this is not I knew.
Shit.
People. It's people. Damn. Why does this work? This website was better before. I can just do 48p.
Yeah, you can use Brave, you know, it blocks all this stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Should be using it.
plus, yeah.
I can.
By the way,
I think I can actually download directly from YouTube nowadays,
Yeah,
but
using the Python library. I don't know the name.
no, it's just that I remember this from old age. Just type
You
pp
need DL.
in the URL.
Y2 mate.
Do I guys want to most viral dance on the internet? That's what I want.
Most viral dances on internet. Oh shit.
I bought that bitch a Benz cause she used to
This
drive a
has two
Honda.
people. I was thinking about these cases of two people. We could use a background remover before. Oh, this is good. I want this one. Okay, let's get this one. Let's get this one. No, I want this one. How do I do this?
You can, I think.
Maybe you can download YouTube Shorts, like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
How do I do this?
You can just like, maybe you should.
Download. It has a download button.
Oh.
This is new. Whoa. This is new.
Yeah.
It's like offline.
No, you have a. You have. No, you.
Ah, yeah, you're sure. It's not gonna
Yeah.
give me the file.
Yeah. No, you have to still download the file. From
It's
other
just
views.
like, damn. No, but I want this one.
There's nothing there.
I don't know. I don't want this one anymore. Downloads, YouTube file, command.
SS, does it work? If you put SS, it's good download.
Yeah, like YouTube SS. You mean
Yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah.
this?
Still working?
Or-
I used to download like
Oh no, not secure. Getting my data. Getting my data.
That's it?
Oh, so this is the thing. I did this YouTube PP, and then it redirects me to this thing here, but it has too many. Let's get this one anyway. Let me just see something. YouTube DL. No, I'm gonna have to install this on the. Because this is actually a problem. I have to put it on the. I have to upload it on the SSH after. Most viral dances. Let me just. Viral. Could put virus. Virus.mp4. Anyway.
Yeah, so you can't access this one, access YouTube.
Yeah, I already downloaded. It's fine. I mean, let me just check.
I bought that bitch a Benz cause she used to drive a Honda. You been screaming.
How do I cut it? I want to add it just to get this part. Ah, here. This is the thing. Okay. No, only this guy in the car. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Okay. Done. New clip. Viral guy with mask. Where is it?
It's an application folder.
What? Where did it save?
The location is.
Just see something.
I bought that bitch a Benz cause she used to drive a Honda.
Let me just, I can just do viral guy. Oh yeah, here. Okay, so I want to move it inside here somehow. Oh, actually, no. This is something good about this Stable Diffusion. It finds in my stuff. However, I cannot put the video directly, right? I have to convert to images. How did you do it? I was thinking of using FFmpeg.
Yeah, I also use that. There's also online website that can do it called Easy GIF.
I already have FFmpeg. I think we can just use it here.
There's a command. I don't know which command. I have to
So
use keep it.
let me just move it to downloads anyway.
Otherwise, they fight.
This is right.
Kill me right now. Otherwise, they fight.
Okay, yeah, this is good. This is gonna be our test subject. It's fixed camera, guys in the middle. Looks good. So to do FFmpeg, not sure if you guys know FFmpeg, but
I don't know.
it's like how to say in English the Swiss knife of video stuff.
Okay.
So FFmpeg convert video to images. And I already have it installed. Should be easy to do this. Yeah, so you can just, you see, one image every second. No, I don't want 20. I want every frame. One image every minute. No, I want one per frame. Convert each frame to images. I'm gonna have to go to ChatGPT. I just want it working. ChatGPT. There's a bunch of tools today. Actually, it's not that. It's my Google account that I use. Okay. How to convert an MP4 video to a folder with to a folder where each image is a frame using FFmpeg. Okay, this is what I wanted. Yeah, no breakdown, just copy the code. So to do this, let me get another one. Downloads viral guy with mask. So we have to do this thing, right? So let me just copy this. No, damn. What happened? You just copy this anyway. It's fine. What? Downloads. Why is it? Downloads. Viral. Guy with mask. And then I want I don't know, images slash downloads images slash I don't need the output, just the D, it's fine. VF. Oh. Conversion failed. Could not open file. Could not open file. Decided ChatGPT. I want to put the files in a folder called images. Yeah, it should work, right? Maybe it needs the folder. Make dir downloads images. Okay. Could not open file. Just put this. The folder images exists. Ah, maybe it has to be downloads. Oh yeah, it was that. Okay, have 7 frames. It should be good enough. This is really each one frame? Because the video has more than a second, right? It should have 20.
Otherwise they fight down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's getting okay. Now I need each image to be a frame. No, each frame to be an image. I did it the wrong one. FPS 25. Yeah, maybe this is gonna work. FPS 25. Okay, now it seems like it's doing more of a work. It doesn't have to be 25 to do this, because it's gonna generate a lot of images, right? Yeah, it generated 181. Yeah, let's reduce this. Let's reduce, and I think this is too much. Also, did you see a difference when the aspect ratio was like vertical? Because I once I tried with a vertical one, it didn't work very well. But maybe it was because I didn't set up the configurations. Let me do 12 frames.
Yeah, the image has to look like the output. So
Yeah, I think I have to
same.
adjust the output.
Yeah.
Yeah? The same aspect ratio. 87. What do you think about 87? Yeah, let's do this. How much time? Okay, so how do I do this? Batch?
Yeah, batch.
Click batch.
So that folder where the images are.
It has to be local, right? Okay, I can just put it here. Let's just add a images folder here. I think this works. I'm trying to copy images, copy folder. Copy. Because it's transferring via the SSH now, you see. That's why it's not so fast. Copy images. I hate it doesn't really tell you what's going on. While this goes, let me just what is it? Download some more files. Which one do you think is good? Depth, maybe open pose? You can do open pose.
Yeah, open pose. You're gonna need that.
Copy link address.
Open
Go
pose.
back.
Yeah, it gets the poses.
Yeah, basically like it finds the position, and I think it's good for dance. SD15 open pose. So maybe we can put this file, like, maybe, I mean, I put make file, but maybe this could be an SH file. I don't know. Video.sh. Not sure. It's downloading. Is the images folder here already? Okay. We have the images folder. Let me go back. So I have images. I'm gonna have a outputs folder then. I think that's okay. New folder. Outputs. Images. Outputs. In Paint batch mass directory. What is this?
You don't need that.
Yeah, I don't think I need this, right? Control net. Input directory. Ah, cause maybe I have to like pass all the images through the open pose and the Kenny Edge before.
You have to feed like the final image to it.
I don't think you have to do it because if it's empty, it will
Use
just use.
input directory.
Yeah.
I see. And then for control net, I also need to use 2 units, right?
Yeah.
So I think I have to go to settings, control net.
You got 3 already.
Yeah, let's do 4. I don't know. Maybe I have to apply settings again. Reload UI. Restarting the UI. Reloading. Come on. I'm gonna kill it. Just run it again. Launching web UI with arguments. Okay, it's gonna have to put all the data again. Let's check. Control net. Okay, now it has 4 units. So about this, so it has also a batch here.
Yeah, you have to select.
Input
it.
directory. But then, like, for these units, I can just say enable, and probably not allow preview, but then like Kenny, right?
Yeah.
Kenny. What do you think? My prompt is more important. Control. I saw a lot of difference when I used this.
Yeah. It's a bit
Okay.
difference.
Batch. Let's do open pose, right? Open pose. Just to show you guys what open pose looks like.
Yeah, is it? I
Um,
think open pose is like the other one as well.
The skeleton.
yeah, like this image, for instance. I can do allow preview and do open pose. Like it finds this body here and it generates a pose.
I think they were like
Takes a while.
some other ones as well. Pose because open pose is from like TensorFlow, right?
Not necessarily. The most famous one is called Detectron by open pose is the problem, I think.
No.
But
there's like pose estimation is the problem. I think.
yeah,
Open pose
pose-
is like the model.
yeah, it's
which
the
we
mod.
use.
Yeah. Sorry, I
So,
confused.
but I think there's like another one as well, which
Yeah,
is
so it looks
better
in
one.
the end it looks like this. Yeah, but this is the problem. Like this thing here is a bit closed in a way. Like if we want to use a different one, we have to implement it. Maybe we can do this next week. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like streamline this process here
this
instead
like,
of having to go through all these steps. You know.
yeah, this is like a media pipe, I think, because like previously I worked on this stuff for a bit, and media pipe was better, but I don't think it has that option there, right?
No, it just has the model that you install that they know that it works.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it generates this. I'm gonna just put batch.
Okay, so we got the images now.
Yeah. However, this is all. Let's go for everything again because I have to anything again.
There's a easier way to do that. Just download this image. Yeah.
Download like save image.
Yeah. Then we have to put it in the PNG info.
PNG info.
Yeah, it will take everything metadata.
Good to know this.
Just on top of.
Where is it?
PNG info.
Yeah.
The
Next
tab
to image.
next to image to image.
It's the tabs.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
What do we do here?
Just put it there.
Oh, it's in the metadata.
Yeah.
I see.
Then you can send that to.
Ooh. Send to image.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, these guys have taken care of everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's a way of doing this. So let's do now batch. I said it was images. Output's gonna be outputs. Yeah, I got all the parameters here. We have 2 control nets. Just run it.
Yeah. It's gonna take some time. How many
Let's.
images? 8 images, right?
Yeah. There is one problem. The size, the final size. it's should it be like this? Because I need
Resize
to.
what's the size of the video? Like
Yeah.
PNG images?
It should show up here if I open it. Just a second. Where is it? File. Maybe if I get the. I know how to get this. Just a second. There's a get info. Yeah, 480 by 8. Maybe I can do this.
Yeah.
So 480. 854.
5, 4. Okay.
Okay,
Generate.
we're ready.
Hi. Toss.
Let's see how is it going. Increasing the GPU. Increasing the CPU. CPU in 300%.
Whoa. What is that? Jesus?
It has a very like church,
Yeah.
like Castlevania feel.
Yeah.
30 minutes. Okay. Let's suppose that it works. That's one of the problems. Like there were too many images. I think maybe I should have reduced this.
How many are there? I think 86?
Yeah, 80. I can just do FPS 6, and then
Yeah.
It's funny. The sound comes from here. I don't know why, but the video sounds come from here. Yeah, so this is like half
42.
40.
Yeah. So it will take 15 minutes. This is much better, I think. Oh, but
Yeah, I mean,
the information is long. But poses were pretty weird.
I think we can see some of the results getting out in here. Image to image. Oh, I couldn't find the LoRa. You see, it's saying that I couldn't find the LoRa. Couldn't find the LoRa. You see here every step, like for it runs for each. This is one of the problems. You see, that I don't like this tool. It only uses one of the GPUs. It only generates like one
I see.
after the other. So it could like split in the
Mm.
multiple GPUs. Maybe there is an option for this even. I'm not sure. We could look for an option to do this.
Like I
here.
haven't even connected to it.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'll connect to a server. I'll see.
Because what I want to do actually, like this is more, how can I say, exploratory approach.
I see.
Well, let's say we want to make a factory now, factory
Mhm.
of videos.
Yeah.
Like if we think about this, what do you do? Like we have these commands, of course,
Yeah.
but how to automate everything? Like I think that the hardest part, and there is one command that I didn't put. There was the conversion here. This one. It's good to do this. Like.
You want to basically what you want to do is like just get a video and
Yeah,
drop
like
it somewhere.
Yeah, drop it
then-
somewhere
and
then
the video generates.
Yeah. This video I didn't process yet,
I see.
so it generates.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, that I would probably have to input some kind of style. Maybe
Yeah.
two things: the video
Yeah.
and the image from Civit AI. You see
Okay, yeah,
this
yeah.
like because it has the metadata
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the stuff. So maybe with this, I think also using the LoRa could help a lot in this part here. I also wanted to use multiple GPUs, but
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
the- yeah.
sure.
So yeah, we can actually work on this actually. If like create an end-to-end stuff.
Yeah.
At least for like small videos, at least.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course. Like, it could be for now just a command, like
Yeah.
a command line. I got input folder like
Okay.
input video and input
Input
image, input metadata,
Mhm.
input image, and then it will like get everything and okay, this is it. And use multiple GPUs and
Right.
like process the best way that is possible, a number of frames, and because now it's gonna generate a bunch of images too.
Mm-hmm.
We are gonna have to again like build a video from it,
Yeah.
and the music is not even being used because it's a bunch of images. So if we want
Right.
to add the audio in the end also, you know.
Yeah, and also we'll have to speed up the audio to match the time length of the
Yeah, or we
modified video.
we could interpolate the frames in the end, like to make it have the same frame rates.
Yeah.
Because of course, like I had a video that was 24 frames per second. Now I have a video
Right.
that's 6 frames per second.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work very well. You have to do some frame interpolation or something.
Yeah.
It generates a bunch of files. See, it's 115 here. Where is it? Probably in the output folder.
Yeah.
Oh, text to image?
No.
What is going on?
No, these are the ones.
Ah, these are the crazy ones that we tried before, right? It is generating something somewhere. Ah, it's outputs, not outputs. Ah, let's see. It has TikTok there.
Yeah.
Because of the Kenny Edge stuff. No, I want to get the second one. It looks interesting.
Yeah.
It's the same seed, so you see the background is very stable.
Yes.
Oh, nice. I like this. I like this.
What was the prompt again? Church? Was it?
No, I don't know if it had church. What was it? It was this one. Solo closeout project. Satanic devil. Maybe
See, it's
this.
more like I think satanic, so it thought
Blue
like
aura,
church.
dim light,
Something.
ornate maybe ornate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, ornate, low light.
We can also. Yeah, I think so. This would be. I know we're supposed just to have this one for this lab, but I think if you guys are interested, we could do the thing that I said. Like, we could instead of just in the GitHub that we open, we could have this command line interface.
Mm.
It's very simple to do a command line interface in Python. So we can just literally just like get a file, it would download the models that we need, and it has to download the models that we need. It has to get it. Yeah, we could kind of
The script.
yeah, we could kind of design this right now. Let me just why is this thing is running? Let's go to CD downloads. No. Developer Python, and then what is it? Stable Diffusion quick. I don't know if we want to keep this name, but anyway. Let me just do a code here. Then we can write a README with some contributing. Anyway, it's getting cool. Oh. I want to see the end result. We can also like remove the watermark. Like there is a watermark remover. Could you
I
know
think
like
people
add
would
some
like
stuff?
if it's possible to remove the background from these output readings.
Yeah, it has a. It's probably gonna flicker a lot because how it has a coat. You see, it's like, I don't know what this is, man. And now it's changing. What is the the blue devil, blue spirits? I don't know.
Yeah. Seems like
Blue
Very, very
spirits.
cute cough.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's super devil with the cute blue spirits. Yeah, but I mean, it's we are only using 2 control nets.
Yeah.
If we use more control nets, probably gonna get even better, you know.
Yeah.
And like let me just where was it? Oh yeah. You don't have anything here. Let me just create a README. So, what is the name of it? Stable Diffusion video styler. I don't know. Can think of something different later. So, what is the idea? It generates this stuff.
This is simple style.
It generates this
It's
random.
like Copilot.
Yeah, it's called pilots. It generates this stuff. Sorry. So, what is the idea? CLI, command line interface, that receives a video as input, followed by
An image. Style image.
yeah, style image, metadata, or prompts, and model, because I also need a SD model, and converts it accordingly. That's basically the idea. So let me do example now. ChatGPT, please. Yeah, maybe something like this. So you're gonna have input, output is different name, metadata from the image, and then yeah, looks good. Just okay. Yeah, why doesn't work? No. This one I want to. Let's see. Yeah, so just becomes more. Yeah, so this would be like an example, if you want. But now, like, we have to study how to do this, you know. Like, one idea that I have about like command line interfaces in Python. There are many ways to do them. There are built-in. I don't like the built-in, to be honest, but there is a library called Fire that is from Google that I think it makes everything simpler. Yeah, so in this library, like, you can create a kind of a class. What is it?
Okay.
You create a class like double, and then you do fire of this class, and then it just become like all the functions here become the methods for the CLI, you know. It's very, very customizable and stuff. I can just start from this. So let me just create a requirements.txt, and then the Python VM, Python-m VM source VM. What? Oh, it's generating stuff. The VM. I didn't finish the command. Need a new computer. It's too slow. Source VM being activated.
Okay.
So activated. Pip install fire. Okay. You can create a makefile. Makefile is good to have multiple commands, so you can do install That's what I want. Also do activate source. Yeah, like just to have some commands here. Then like to run it, Python calculator. What is the example that it did? Yeah, something like this. Cannot open calculator.py. No such file or direction. Oh, it's because it's main. Main.py. Okay, it's working. It's working. Let me just change something here. Anyway, like this would be the start of the interface. Then we could, I don't know, let's call it styler. There's no need to do this stuff. This is Python 2 stuff. Let's do then transform. So, as we said here in the example, has an input, output, model, metadata. So it needs an input, it needs an output, it needs a model, it needs a metadata. Okay. Then I don't know. We have just to just do a print for now. What is it? Let me just try this. Tile inputs equal my file.mp4. No, it's transform. Here we go. Transform. Okay, didn't receive the output. Okay, so this is our start. I also need then the git ignore, then VM. Yeah, ignore the VM. Okay, so this would be as the first commit, as it's customary. Git push. Does it work? Okay. So this is our start.
We have it.
No, not this one. This one. Okay.
Yep. See guys, it receives a video as input followed by style image, metadata or prompt and an SD model and converts it accordingly. Okay.
Yeah, so what we have to do now, I don't know if I have time, but the idea is now like to uncover what exactly this is doing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, first of all I'll try this stuff.
actually one other option, I don't know if this is what you guys want, but we could even use create an extension. Like instead of creating our own, for now maybe not the best idea.
Do you want to like fork that repo and do something else?
Because you see, like we can actually create extensions for this, and then our extension, just that the extension, it doesn't create a new tab here. I think because we could have a video to video, tab, but maybe this is something for later.
Yeah.
For now, I think it finished actually. Yeah, it's finished. Or no? No, yeah, GPU is in 0%. So now, let me ask ChatGPT again. Now I want to combine all the images into a video. Okay. So let me just download this folder. I wanted to do it here directly, but that's when the problem is not using Docker. I don't think it has FFmpeg, right? Oh, it has a FM bag. I can do it here. Nope, sorry. So the original one is output, and then frame rate is, what is the frame rate? Oh, I think I use 12, right? And then I want, let's call it my video. Okay, it's here somewhere. Okay, let's see if we can watch it. There's no audio. Increasing the audio, but there's gonna be no audio. Oh.
Looks good.
Actually, it looks very good.
And we did
If
it
we
in
actually-
less than an hour.
Yeah, if we actually do it like for all the frames, it will look so much cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
You
should
see,
actually.
I even got the car here.
Yeah.
Let's see it again.
It's like a magician.
I mean, the guy changes every frame, but of course that with the control net, I think we can like enhance this a lot. Because it has like a control net has like 18 models, which we're just
Yeah.
using
Do
2.
you imagine what these people will do with this shit?
What weird?
No, like for example, if we just this is like just for a product. It's more like now you have a video, you can just maybe like record somewhere. These people do what they do best, and then we just say that give us your theme, just like input your image, and that's it. And this video will be like this. And I'm sure these guys will go crazy for this extension in that app or any app,
Yeah.
because this is actually cool. So and then they could like add music at the back end.
I
Like-
just the only problem for something like this is that you saw the cost. Like we had to run on a different machine that has GPUs, and it took 30 minutes.
No, yeah, that's
Like
like
I mean, of
yeah.
course this is the current moment, but imagine
yeah,
in
yeah.
5 years or
Yeah.
even less.
yeah. No, this
We could be the owners of the app.
no, this is actually not that bad because like
You see, one thing that is very cool, like his clothes, they don't change so much. Like I mean, the colors are kind of squished because if you think the Kenny Edge and the Open Pulse, they don't conserve colors
yeah,
because they only have the position of the stuff.
yeah.
But it's like you can see that the form of the clothes is very. It's funny that there is one here that basically the guy has abs.
No,
Yeah.
but you know what? They like it will work
Yeah,
because they don't care.
exactly.
As long as it looks cool, they don't care. So like because people are actually trying to make videos like this right now.
Oh, there is a. Yeah, I have to leave. Ah, hi, deixa eu ver. Não.
Did we stay that long?
I think our A room is empty.
Yeah.